Xfinity Series here at Talladega. You see here, 16th is where he was, and slotting in right behind him, Ryan Sieg, 17th in that 39.
Uncle Bob right behind the 40 car, huh?
Strong run for Derek White. That's
with our words. We pray for protection and for wisdom today for all involved in this event. We also ask that by your grace that you would help us to love you with all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength in the name.
One outside, you coming down. One outside, bumper door.
oh.
And now you can take a break.
In a hole that wasn't quite there. And look at that wild ride he goes for. Up onto the racetrack. Held onto that car. Can you imagine that?
Under 10 spot. Stay up top. Stay up top. Keep rolling. Gotta keep coming. Gotta keep coming. Come on.
On that car. And then look at that 3-4 wide back behind them trying to sort their way through it. That's some really heads-up spotting and driving by those competitors.
You had 4 or 5 cars
Got to control it nearly 200 miles an hour was a lot of talent.
And here's what I've always
tandem pushing, but I guess they're just experimenting right now, Michael.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out how they push and learn that trait perfectly. You could see Kenny Wallace there on the outside.
60, wow, that was close.
And he just about collided with Reed Lane.
I think you're absolutely right.
How about our Fox reporter Kenny Wallace up there in that, as well as Bubba Wallace, who's inside the top 10.
Crazy all the things that go on in this race, things that you think you'll never be able to recover from, and then the next thing you know, a pit stop, 20, 30 laps later, and all of a sudden you're back up front right in the middle of it again. Here we go.
There it goes. Daniel Suarez, Joey Gase, Ryan Reed, John West Townley, all involved as the leaders started to come down pit road.
But yet they're choosing to either not check up and give some more space or get to that outside lane to get around those cars, and then there's contact, and here we see a big
Kenny Wallace, he's involved in this accident. Ty Dillon as well. Ty got spun around on pit road. I don't think his doesn't get the memo that cars are pitting. Suarez locks up. He gets hit in the back by the 39 of Ryan Sieg, and just chain reaction from there.
And I think maybe it was Eric Almirola. He was still in that outside lane as they started peeling off, and you really need to get below that yellow line in order to give room for all those cars that aren't pitting. And so to me, it's a combination of an accordion effect, things coming up fast, and that one car not getting below the yellow
road and heavy contact
right there with Suarez. You can see he gets hit in the back. Joey Gase was into the back of Ryan Sieg. John West Townley gets clobbered, and watch the job that Ty
needed to get below the yellow line a little bit sooner.
Riding with Daytona winner Ryan Reed.
Stay high, hustle.
He just about got through there.
looks like
They turned us around here.
To get to pit road.
Brendan gone and hit the wall, came off, made contact with Ty Dillon, who slides to a stop, but some contact there as well on the left rear.
He might be all right, Jeff. Didn't look like much
Under caution
damage.
for the 3rd time today as drivers were coming to pit road to make scheduled green flag pit stops here at Talladega. To the pit lane under green.
And guys, watch this 98 car of Eric Almirola. You see he was on the outside lane and decided to make a pit stop, and it just bunched up the cars from behind. Eric Almirola slowed up, or excuse me, Daniel Suarez slowed up. The cars behind him couldn't. We talked about how you can't see up ahead of you very well anyway. Caused a heck of a mess.
You know, normally you would say inexperience would cause something like this, but Eric's got a lot of experience in these cars and in the Sprint Cup cars, and to me that was either a move that he just decided to do last minute, but it's definitely a move you don't make. You don't pit under green at Talladega from the outside lane, and if you do, you better get to that yellow line in a hurry. So to me, that's really what started this whole mess.
And look, as fate would have it, he just drives right through with no damage at all.
He's
Well, Ryan Sieg, one of the only drivers that made it back to the garage. Ryan, chaos there for a minute. You guys had a good practice yesterday, and now it's over. What'd you see?
Nothing. You know what I mean? I thought the 18 was going to keep going because the spotter said he wasn't going to come in, and all of a sudden it looked like he came in, and then somebody behind me just never slowed down for people in front of me, and then I got spun out, and just a tough break for the Xfinity Series here at Talladega and Uncle Bob's, but we're going to get back out there and just try to ride around, but it's not the day we wanted for sure. We wanted a good finish here at Talladega.
That's right.
Home base for that team is Georgia. knew there was an opportunity to turn around their luck today, and unfortunately it didn't work out. Vince?